10 of the last 12 in the series. First half, UConn up by 2. Jake Voskuhl working hard on the glass. Put back. No, it won't go. He had 18 points, 16 rebounds. He thumps that down. That's for Jake, but little guys at St. John's hung tough, Jake.
The Johnnies, a team of quickness and versatility. No one more versatile than LeVar Postel. 23 points, 7 rebounds in this ballgame. St. John's goes to 4-0, the first time they've been unbeaten at this point in the season since 1985.
Postel working hard, knocks that down. 23 on the day. St. John's led by 6 in the second half now. Bootsy Thornton, he had 13, 6 for 13 from the floor. Red Storm by 8 now, Jay.
Anthony Glover was just a horse inside. He had 15 points, went over Jake Voskuhl, and Voskuhl had a terrific ball game, 18 points, 16 boards.
Big-time St. John's. Later on, that gets knocked down, up 67-60. And inside, that won't go. Voskuhl up and in. Got it to go. He was 6 for 10 shooting. El-Amin, by the way, who you saw, had 22 and 7 assists. But Huskies within 2. Eric Barkley, deep. He knocks it down. He was 3 for 7 from 3, had 16 points, 4 assists as well. St. John's takes it in Connecticut, 82-77. The Red Storm is now on 6 in a row. UConn has now lost both of its Big East home games to Notre Dame and now St. John's. Inside the numbers, first 4-0 Big East start at St. John's since back in the day. That Final Four team with Chris Mullen. Eric Barkley, top guard this year. Since coming back from knee surgery, St. John's 6-0. Barkley averaging 20 points, 4.5 assists, and 3 steals per game. This, Jay, seems like a job for the Illustrator.
Eric Barkley shooting about 60% since he came off that knee surgery. This is the high screen, 3 along the baseline. You can see Bootsy Thornton coming across the baseline, 2 screens. Here's the high screen for Barkley. Khalid El-Amin goes underneath. Barkley does a great job of stepping back and nailing it. He had a terrific ball game, 16 points. He pulled the trigger very effectively. Here's an out-of-bounds play. This is a little flex look. The pass going to go across by Barkley. Then LeVar Postel comes across that little flex cut. Usually there'd be a screen down, but they do something different here. Anthony Glover sets a little back pick, and then the fade. A nice job here to pick him off, and then Barkley fades into the corner for the jump shot. Eric Barkley has been tremendous since coming back from that knee injury. He had surgery. 6-0 since he has come back. He's been averaging over 20 points per game, 3 steals, shooting over 60%. Mike Jarvis thinks he's one of the best point guards in the country. I do not disagree.
The best start again since back in the 80s, the golden era going back to Mullen and Wennington. St. John's staying unbeaten.
Next year, because there's so many great guards out right now.
One of those guards, UConn's Khalid El-Amin, gave Barkley all he could handle up at UConn this afternoon, outscoring Eric 22-16, but Barkley had his moments. Barkley happy with today's performance because his team won, sharp contrast to last year when he turned the ball over. Scooney Penn of Ohio State knocked it away, and it may have cost St. John's a trip to the Final Four.
Was that the most disappointed you'd ever been in basketball?
Yeah, because, you know, people that play college ball don't get a chance, you know, to even go to the Elite 8.
Barkley's 3 is good, so Barkley hits another 3. That's his 3rd here in the first half.
Barkley's worked diligently on his three-point shot in practice and over the summer. Gives a lot of credit to a guy he used to play ball with, Stephon Marbury.
It was a championship game, and his team had, I'm never going to forget this, his team had 44 points, and he had 42 of them.
You have 42 of the 44 in CYO ball?
Yeah, it was a championship game, but we won. I got MVP.
And Barkley goes the other way, taking it at the hole. Oh, horrendous.
Now, I noticed before, you did this once. You took the ball, you threw it up high, it bounced, and then you slammed it.
Ah, I got one more time. There we go.
And you're how tall?
6'1".
Barkley loves to score, but like most outstanding point guards, gets most pleasure from passing the ball.
Beautifully done. Barkley to Postel.
As things stand right now, you say you're one of the top 5 point guards in college ball? Is that fair?
No.
No?
I think I'm
top 3?
top 3. Not to, you know, bring things, not to put against somebody else, but just me personally, my own opinion.
No, I know you're not going to. I know you're going to deny this, but everybody I know that knows you says it's going to be your final year at St. John's.
Well, it may be, maybe
Yeah.
not. When I make my decision, I'm sure you'll be the first to know.
But you're really leaning in that direction right now.
Right now, I'm just concentrating on my schoolwork right now.
Barkley.
His scores in the classroom, good. On the basketball court, outstanding.
Tonight at the Garden, a big East matchup between St. John's and UConn, and there, Sweet Lou Carnesecca, part of a sold-out crowd to watch this showdown. The Eric Barkley show was on with a nifty spin move for 2 of his 22 points. The Red Storm led by 6 at intermission, and then in the second half, it was more Red Storm rising. LeVar Postel sealed it with an alley-oop slam. He had 22. Red Storm rolls over UConn again, 79-64 for their 6th win in a row. We had hockey tonight. The Devils.
You've got to get the ball inside. Glover, Boozer,
Carrawell, double team, must get rid of it. There is no time left. St. John's has stunned Duke on its home floor.
Excellent college basketball game. Two teams we're going to hear a lot of in the NCAA tournament. But Jim, considering how the ACC has fared this year in regard to the strength of their conference, this could be a #1 seed that we're not going to have.
Duke goes down by 1. St. John's completes the double. They beat both finalists from last year in a 5-day span. Bootsy Thornton and Carlos Boozer are the Chevrolet most valuable players of the game, and in all likelihood, that's never happened before.
Great job by St. John's. Helps the Big East. They come out 5-5 with the ACC. Their players are exhausted.
What a day, what a game. So for Billy Packer, this is Jim Nance saying so long from Durham, North Carolina, where St. John's has won its 7th straight, beating Duke 83-82. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports, home of the men's NCAA basketball championship.
Lost at Madison Square Garden. This year, Duke had beaten Connecticut on Saturday. Here's a chance to take care of the other half of last year's NCAA title game. Whammo! LeVar Poster goes high. He had 16 points. St. John's up 7. 4 others score in double figures for the Red Storm. Duke is down 2 in a great one. Nate James, 20 points, loses his balance here. Punches it to Jason Williams. He was 4 of 7 from deep. He drains the 3. Duke's back up by 1. More from Duke. Williams, 13 assists. No look. Boozer throw down with his left. He had 21 and 9. Duke is up 3. All right, Storm down 2. Barkley, 3 steals. Duke turns it over 14 times. Thornton down court, lays it in. St. John's, 79 all. Duke down 2. Here's Carrawell. Nate James, 3 ball. Good. Duke 12 of 24 from deep. They're up 1. St. John's also shot 50% from deep. This good for 2. And they're back up 83-82. 5 seconds to go. Duke's got the ball. It's Carrawell. Double team. Throws it up. Gets ironed. Battier chases to no avail. St. John's pulls off an upset, 83-82, so they knock off again. Connecticut Saturday, a Monday night I should say, and now Duke. Thornton had the 40 last year. He goes for 22 in this one. Battier and Carrawell held in check, 11 and 12 points respectively. Also from the ACC, Maryland takes care of North Carolina, 81-73. Forte had 26 in the loss. The Terps have won 8 straight games. First time.
Stormy night on the court for UConn. Nicely done. Yeah, St. John's tonight had the best player on the floor for the final of the Big East tournament. Eric Barkley, who had threatened to leave the Red Storm, was back with his coach. St. John's rode Barkley's play into a big first-half lead against Connecticut. St. John's was on top of Barkley, and they said, let's go, big guy. And he did coast to coast against the Huskies' defense. Barkley just a little too quick for El Amin tonight. Barkley also had the long-range jump shot on target. He scored 9 of St. John's first 16 points. St. John's defense kept Connecticut playing catch-up. LeVar Postel with the rejection. Chudney Gray cashed in on the other end, and at that point, St. John's was on top, 27-19. UConn's best player, Khalid El Amin, wasn't much of a factor, riding the pine with foul trouble. St. John's capitalized. Nice behind-the-back pass, set up Anthony Glover, 46-37, St. John's. Off the break, Bootsy Thornton goes in. Good. LeVar Postel helped finish off the Huskies tonight. Postel, for my money, probably the best player on St. John's, goes high to slam home the rebound. St. John's, Big East champs for the first time since 1986 when Chris Mullen was playing, and no one was happier than Eric Barkley. The final, St. John's winning it by a final score of 80-70.
It's hardly the script, though, that St. John's coach Mike Jarvis would have penned. NCAA investigations, suspensions, infighting. Then came the chance to fight for a Big East title, one that's eluded the Johnnies now for 14 seasons. And at the heart of the matter, Eric Barkley involved in a locker room altercation with teammate Bootsy Thornton last night. Said he wouldn't play tonight, but did, and play large he did. Johnny's up 9.5. They keep coming here in the wraparound to Anthony Glover. St. John's on a run. Reggie Jesse then going to find Bootsy Thornton. Off the long rebound, he should turn the MVP, Thornton. Johnny's still up 9. You want more? Sure you do. Johnny's obliged. LeVar Postel. Watch the follow jam backdoor. Watch. Goosh. St. John's up a dozen, and that pretty much did it. And for the first time since 1986, St. John's wins the Big East title, and because of it will improve their seed for tomorrow's bracket draw. St. John's the winner, 80-70. And as for St. John's family feud that was, it's a thing in the past.
What really made me play today, it was one kid, you know, I heard talking on the radio last night, and he felt like he was getting robbed if I wasn't playing, you know, and I took that kind of personal.
It wasn't a fight. We just, argued a little bit. That's what family members do. I mean, we argue, we come back.
That's what family's all about, you know. You argue, and then you make peace, and then you go on actually better off than before. I mean, that's what family's about.